For regular videos on ancient cultures and forgotten civilizations, please subscribe. If you would like to support the channel and become part of our ancient history fan community, visit patreon.com/World of Antiquity. Welcome to the World of Antiquity book review series, in which I share with you some thoughts about books I've been reading about ancient history. This is the first episode, and I thought I would start out this series with a book I finished a little while ago, but it's worth discussing. I discovered this History of Ancient Greece on the shelf at Barnes & Noble. Had to pick it up. Creators, Conquerors, and Citizens by Robin Waterfield. To my delight, and appropriate for a book from this press, an Oxford comma appears in the title. If you're seeking a decent introduction to ancient Greek history and you want it written in an accessible and engaging style, this is a good choice. Waterfield, a British classical scholar, has a fine track record for books of this kind, having previously written Athens, From Ancient Ideal to Modern City, Xenophon's Retreat, Greece, Persia, and the End of the Golden Age, Why Socrates Died, Dispelling the Myths, The War for Alexander the Great's Empire, and the Roman Conquest of Greece. He also has translated numerous ancient Greek works into English over the years. But why is a new history of the Greeks necessary? Well, Waterfield points to recent progress made in the field of classical studies and to new approaches to the past and new conceptions of history. Recent archaeological discoveries and newly acquired data also have had an impact on our understanding of the Greeks. With all the reassessments, this new history is justifiable, and if you have an old Greek history and enjoyed it, maybe it's time for an update so that you can keep up with the latest scholarship. The book does not spend any time on Greek prehistory, the Mycenaean period, or the Dark Age. Waterfield deals with them only in his 10-page second introduction. So if you're seeking something meaty on the Trojan War, you're not going to find it in here. Waterfield plunges right into the Archaic Period to begin his work. And that makes sense because it is the first phase of Greek history for which we have any real documentation. On the other end, the book actually ventures further than many other histories of the ancient Greeks. While they usually stop at the end of the classical period, Waterfield takes us past Alexander the Great into Hellenistic times, all the way up to the Roman conquests of the 1st century BCE. Unfortunately, because it covers such a long period of time, it can't dilly-dally, and it needs to move quickly from topic to topic. That makes it less desirable if you want to dig deep, but ideal if you want to familiarize yourself with the whole gamut of Greek history. It's a survey, and as a survey, it does a fine job. This book strikes a balance between political and military issues on the one hand, and cultural and social matters on the other. So as a student of ancient history, you'll get a nice overview of all the information that you need to know about the ancient Greeks. The book is equipped with several tools that will help you make the journey easier to navigate. Several black and white maps assist in placing events where they belong. A chronology supplemented by king lists for placing events when they belong. A glossary will come in handy when we forget who or what something is. And a list of recommended readings is at the end for those who want to dig further. There are occasional black and white images throughout the book, but they are few and far between. So overall, I would recommend this book for any new student of Greek history. If you already know quite a bit about it, this won't teach you that much you don't already know, but it is excellent for the newbie. If you like this book review, please give the video a thumbs up. And if you have read the book, let me know your thoughts on it. I'd be interested to hear. Until next time, happy reading. You might like my little e-booklet, Why Ancient History Matters. It's designed to persuade people that the subject is important, even in the modern world. You might also wish to use it to help spread the word. So feel free to share it with someone you know. It's free for anyone who wants it. I've left a link in the description box below the video for you to grab a copy. Catch you later.